making grav lachs. We have 2 sides of salmon. These weigh about 4.5 to 5 pounds each. I removed the tails because they're skinny. This is 5 pounds of coarse sea salt and 5 pounds of turbinado sugar, 2 big bunches of fresh dill, and I am going to mix the dill, the sugar, and the salt. Once you mix this, you're going to want to cure your fish in about 10 minutes because that dill is going to start getting soft and wet inside the salt and sugar. What we're going to do now is lay a base of this cure onto my stretched out plastic wrap over my cutting board. So this is about 1 inch thick, maybe a little thicker. It is about the size of my side of salmon, which I'm going to retrieve. There we go. So you'll see I've cut the tail off the salmon here because that tail piece is kind of thin. It usually over cures. So now I have the salmon laying on top of the dill, salt, and sugar. I'm going to squeeze a lemon, half a lemon over it, rub that in. I'm going to splash a little brandy. Some folks use aquavit or vodka. I like brandy, cognac, or even good scotch. Now I have ground a nice layer of black pepper on top of the fish, and now I'm going to proceed to bury it in more cure. Now you can see the fish is completely buried in at least 2 inches of the cure, and now I'm going to wrap this up into a nice package. Who doesn't like a nice package? And here is our nice package of salmon wrapped in the plastic wrap with the cure. The key, of course, is always use the freshest salmon you can find. If you can't find fresh salmon, don't use it. Now, very important part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this package over, upside down. This is the skin side of the fish. You've noticed I've left the skin on. Now I'm going to poke with a knife a series of holes in the plastic wrap. And what that is going to do is facilitate the liquid that's being drawn out of the fish to drain out. A couple on the side are key. To drain out during the curing process, which is going to take about 3 days for a thick piece of salmon like this. So now I'm going to take the skin side of the salmon that I just poked the holes into, and I'm going to lay it down in this big pan large enough to hold the salmon. And there's the salmon in the pan. Now I'm going to take another cookie sheet or something about the size of the fish. I'm going to lay it on top, and I'm going to put a weight on that to help press the salmon. And I make my famous cranberry iced tea, so I can just take a couple liter bottle of my cranberry iced tea and put it on top of that. Let that cure. It's going to go for about 3 days, and every day I'm going to drain the liquid out of the bottom of this pan so the salmon's not soaking in the liquid that is exuding from it. Tune in.